Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Best Fit Universities Combined Company presentation with Birkbeck, University of London. If you've heard of University of London, Birkbeck is one of the federal universities, part of the University of London, centrally located, very popular. You can't be in the heart of London any further because this is in the heart of London, and a wide range of popular programs. We have Ms. Petra from the international office here today, who has kindly agreed to give a brief presentation on the department's courses, scholarships, and it's meant to be an interactive session, so please do post your questions in the chat. It'll be short, 15-20 minutes, and then we can post your queries in the Q&A or raise your hand for live Q&A, and we'll post our contact details also, where you can send your details for your applications for admissions, especially for the Jan 2024 intake. Over to you, Petra, and thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, Ranveer, for organizing this, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining. So yeah, as mentioned, I will share a short presentation just to give you an intro about Birkbeck, and then you can let me know all of the questions that you have. Could you please see my presentation?
Yeah. Yes, we can. Thanks.
Great. Thank you. So yeah, a bit about Birkbeck, University of London. We were established in 1823. We became a college of the University of London in 1920. We are a research-led university, and we're located right in the central London. And something that's extremely unique about us is that all of our courses are taught in the evening. So why choose Birkbeck? So as I already mentioned, Birkbeck is located right in the central London. So if you're familiar with London, London has 6 zones, with zone 1 being the most central one. And we're right in the zone 1, right in the center of London, right in the heart of London. And this is a great location for you to, if you want to work in the central London, if you want to feel this buzz of central London, and it's really easy to commute everywhere because the center is very well connected with various forms of transport. And our campus is located in Bloomsbury. This is the intellectual and literal hub of the central London. And as Ranveer already mentioned, we are part of the University of London, and we are surrounded with all the other University of London universities, such as King's, SOAS, UCL, LSE. And something that's very beneficial for the students is that you can use all of the facilities of all of the universities within our group. So you can, for example, use the library from King's and so on. And this part of London is very leafy and safe, and there's lots of options for entertainment during the day and during the evening. And on the picture, you can see one of the parks that's right next to the campus. When the weather is nice, our students like to buy lunch and then go there and eat or study. As I mentioned, this year we're celebrating our 200-year anniversary. We were established in 1823, and yeah, this is an institution that is older than some of the monuments in London, and we are very, very well regarded. We are part of the prestigious and world-famous University of London, and our students, once they graduate, they will receive the University of London degree. We are ranked in 350 top 350 universities in the world, and 83% of our research was rated world leading or internationally excellent. And because we are an evening university, our students have the freedom to do whatever they want with their days. So they can explore London, they can study, they can do internships, they can work. And something that is really beneficial is not only that it is in the evening, but also it's in blocks. So in other universities, you might have one lecture at 10 and then a break and then another lecture at 2 p.m. So you're almost on campus the whole day. Well, with Birkbeck, you only have lectures 6 to 9 p.m., 2 to 3 times per week. So you really have the rest of the week to do whatever you want. So we have January intake, and some of the January courses available you can see on the screen, but please note that our application deadline for the January intake is 27th of October. These are all of our courses that we have available for January, and some of the most popular courses with international students are management, marketing, psychology, international business, and law. Birkbeck in general has a wide range of different courses available. So we have business, computer science, we have arts, we have social sciences, we have various natural sciences. We really have anything that you can imagine except medicine. But yeah, we have 200 different courses, and I'm sure that you will find anything that you're looking for. We provide extensive career support to our students. We have a dedicated career service, which is free of charge for our students. And there you can get support with all things career related. So our career advisors can help you adjust your CV to the UK market, because obviously different countries will have different requirements for the CVs. Very similar for the interviews. Our career experts can coach you on how to best answer interview questions and prepare you for your interviews. We also have various connections with employers across London and the UK, so we are able to find you internships, placements, jobs, and also not just help you with finding a job, we are also able to help you set up your own business if that is something that you aspire to do. So we have support for business starters as well. We have a wide range of scholarships available, and some of them are exclusive to our students from India. So we have a Birkbeck Business School Master's Scholarship, which is £1,000 tuition fee reduction on all the master's courses offered by the Birkbeck Business School for the applicants residing in India. We also have an early enrollment tuition fee reduction scholarship. So this is a 10% reduction for all the applicants from India that enroll early. We also have a Birkbeck International Excellence Scholarship, which is £1,000 to £3,000 discount on the tuition fee for the first year of study. The first two scholarships are automatic. So as long as you fill the conditions, it will be automatically assigned to you. And the third scholarship, the Birkbeck International Excellence Scholarship, is something that you do need to apply. And then if you're selected, then you would receive the scholarship. Unfortunately, at the moment, we're not able to provide IELTS waiver, so you would need to take IELTS or one of the other tests that we accept. And if you do take IELTS, then you would need to receive 6.5 overall with a minimum 6.0 in subtests. Some of our courses do require a slightly higher requirement, which is 7.0 with a minimum of 6.5 in subtests. Our entry requirements for India. Our undergraduate requirements vary depending on the board that issued your qualifications, but in general, it's between 60 and 80%. But please note that we don't have any undergraduate courses for January. We only have them for October. For January intake, we have postgraduate courses, and for the postgraduate courses, we require 55% or if it's a higher requirement, so some of the courses will require a higher requirement, then we will need 60%. If you studied at one of the top universities in India, this could also be considered at the discretion of the department. Also, if you have significant experience in the field that you're applying for, you need to make your case in the supporting statement and explain how you have significant experience. And then again, if you have lower scores, this experience might support your application. Our applications for postgraduate go directly via Birkbeck website, and there's no application fee. The combined company can support you with submitting your application. So if you're interested, you can just send them your application and they can fill it for you. And for the undergraduate, again, we only have October entry. Some deadlines that you need to be aware are, so for submitting the application for the January intake is 27th of October. Then once you get your conditional offer, you will have all of the conditions of your offer listed there. You have to make sure that you fulfill all of these conditions until the 10th of November. And then you should receive your draft CAS by 24th of November. And the financial documents should be submitted by 4th of December. These financial documents are something that you really, really need to pay attention to and start preparing already now. So if you're planning on applying for Birkbeck, I would advise you to get advice from the combined company already now regarding the financial documents, because they need to age on your account. They need to be 28 days old. So you can see, as we're now at the end of October, and the last date for the submission is 4th of December, how it is a really short period where you need to start preparing your documents. So I would really advise you to, if you're planning on applying for the January intake, to start preparing your financial documents already now and to get advice regarding what you need. And then the final CAS issuance will be on 8th of December. So regarding payment, our students have three options. So they can pay in full, they can pay in 3 termly installments, or if they come to UK and open a UK bank account, you can also pay in monthly using the direct debit payments. If you have any questions after this, if you apply and you might have experienced some delays, please do note this email address and get in touch with me, and I can support you with your application fully. I'm going to stop sharing my application, my presentation, and then you can let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Petra. Yeah, I think we'll just open it up to the floor, and students or parents, whoever's online, feel free to raise your hand or just post it in the Q&A. For the next, we have 15-20 minutes, half an hour. I think the scholarships was always of interest, and perhaps we can just revisit that section. So they're inquiring for scholarships, and he did not mention which course he's interested in, but I can see he's interested in fashion, film, and media based on his registration. Is there anything in that section available for fashion, film, and media for masters?
Yeah, so yes, the 10% discount. So
Okay.
if I mean, it depends on if the student is planning on applying for January or October. The deadline for January to get the early enrollment is 16th of December. So they need to be enrolled by 16th of December. If they're planning to go on the October intake, then the deadline hasn't been confirmed yet. But yeah,
Okay.
as long as they enroll by the deadline, and it's a postgraduate course, they should get 10% off their total tuition fee. They also can apply for the Birkbeck International Excellence Scholarship, again, if it is October intake, because for the January intake, we don't have this scholarship. And so this specific department that the student is interested in, we don't have, unfortunately, any scholarships.
Okay.
We only have the Department of Management, School of Business scholarships.
Okay. So it'll be the only early enrollment tuition fee scholarship.
Yes, exactly. If it's January.
Which is January.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 10%.
Yeah, yeah, on the total fee.
And the average tuition fee, just for reference, for everyone's benefit.
So it's between, I would say, 16,000 and 22,000 per year.
Okay. Okay. So that will be around 10% of it. So 1,600 to 2,200 pounds. Okay.
Yep.
Anything further, Zubair? You can post it. Otherwise, I'll take that as answered live. Yes, 10%.
And I can see also that we have regarding
data analytics from Megra.
Data analytics. So yes, we do have. So for the postgraduate, we have business analytics and finance and data analytics. So one course is business analytics and another course is finance and data analytics. And let me just quickly check if it's available for January intake.
Megra's Gurum, you can come online and unmute yourself if you wish.
Okay, so unfortunately, we only have for October these two.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're interested in anything else business related, like maybe business innovation or international business, or it's specifically the data analytics that you're interested in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I am looking for MSc in data analytics, this particular course only.
Okay,
so September, yes.
For January intake,
January. Okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't have this course for January. We do have it for October.
October, so October is running only, so is it possible to get the admission now?
So you can submit an application for the October. I think you should be able to submit it already next month or in December. So you can get your offer letter early, absolutely, but the start would be in October.
Oh.
Just to clarify, Petra, data science is offered in Jan, right?
Data science, let me just double check.
It was
data science. Yeah, we have data science.
Okay. So it's not the data analytics course, but the data science course, which I think is largely similar in terms of context and modules.
Yeah.
If that is of interest, we can send across Meghraj the course contents to you, and you can have a look at it if that suits your requirement.
Yes.
Data science.
Data science will be quite difficult, I think, because there is lots of programming coding things in data science, but in data analytics it's like basic programming. You have to learn like Python, some like tools and all. So okay.
Would you be interested in business analytics or anything else, Petra, of similar nature?
I would suggest possibly if I can get your contact details, or if Ranvir can send me, and I can then put you in touch with somebody from that department, and they can speak to you, and you can see together if data analytics is the best course for you, because sometimes we have courses that, for example, we have computer science, that students apply for, and that's actually a conversion course. Students apply for it thinking it's going to be for them, but then they're always referred to advanced computing. That's just one of the examples where students think that something is specifically for them just based on the name, but then the department refers them to something else based on their experience and background. So possibly, speaking with the department lead or somebody from the academics might get you better understanding of the courses than just the name.
Okay, that will be fine.
Yeah, I think that would be useful. If you can just send me, Meghraj, your CV based on your profile and any work experience in case you have.
Okay, sure. By the way, I already did yeah.
You already sent it to us? Okay.
Okay,
yes, sir. I just confirmed that. So I think what we'll do is then we'll connect with Petra and send her your CV, and if there's any other additional queries you have, and I'll just put in the chat, Petra, if that's okay, the MSc data science course so that you can pick it up, Meghraj, and anyone else who's interested.
Okay, sir. I will think about it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks for your query. And
Thank you.
We'll be offline and we'll connect with you.
Okay, I can see next question. Yinya, I'm sorry, am I pronouncing that correct? I think I'm not.
Yes, Jinia Singh, that's right. So
Jinia Singh, okay, sorry.
Right. So I think, Jinia, if you can give us your background, the Birkbeck is flexible on which universities you have graduated from. So if you can perhaps just come online live or just put it in the chat. If you can let us know your background. I think in principle, whether you're from a private or public university, most students are eligible.
Yeah, that's correct. So yes, you don't have to be from the top university to apply. All the universities are eligible, and as long as you have the 55% or 60%, depending on the course, that's going to be absolutely fine. I did mention top universities in my presentation, but that's just like if you have slightly below the scores and you're from the top university, then we would still consider you. But if you have the required scores, then it doesn't matter that you're not from the top universities. Absolutely not.
So just to clarify, it's 55% plus for most undergraduate courses for the master's admissions, right?
Yeah. So it's 55%. So some courses have 55% and some courses have 60%. So depending on which course the student, it will be written on the website. If the course is requiring a higher requirement, then it will be 60%. If it's a standard requirement, then it means 55%. But also, if a student has significant experience in the field that they're applying for, so for example, I don't know, they're applying for business management and they have a family business and they worked there for years, then that would absolutely be considered. They just need to make a case for them in the supporting statement and explain what previous knowledge they have of the course they're applying for.
Right. And just since we're on the entry requirement section for the undergraduate, you mentioned the class 12 requirement is 60 to on average 80%, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I hope that answers your question. Jinia, I've just sent you an email. I sent you our email in your chat where you can send us your documents if you wish. You can come online, otherwise we'll move on. Ms. Vera inquiring for healthcare related courses.
So we don't have any healthcare related. The only thing that's kind of related is the psychology, psychiatry, child development, and things like that, but nothing else.
Okay. And nothing in the business school on health management or anything else related to that?
Possibly we would have something like that. Let me just double check. Yeah, we have health and social care management. But yeah, that's not really medicine.
Sure. Yeah, Masira, if you want, you can come online. Or if there's any follow-up question you have, we can post it.
So basically, this health and social care management, just to provide a bit of context. So in the UK, I'm not sure how it is in India, but in UK, people that are not doctors are able to be managers at hospitals. So this course would kind of prepare you for that. But yeah, you wouldn't actually be doing medicine. You would be doing the management side of it.
Right. I think most of the healthcare related would be on the management side. At least the ones which students are generally keen on, unless they're already a doctor.
Oh, okay.
So, Sira, hopefully that answers your query.
Yeah, I just wanted to know about PCB because I have PCB and I wanted to pursue medicine or certain courses in biology. So that is primarily what I'm interested in.
Okay, so we don't have medicine, but we do have biology, and it's extremely strong, our biology department. And we have this professor, Sanjay Bhakta, and he has various collaborations with UCL and also universities in India. And because he's originally from India, he always loves talking with Indian students. So I'm happy to connect you with him. If because I'm sure that he would be the best at helping you find something within the biology department, if that would work for you.
Sure. What's your cutoff, Masira? Well, I'm sorry, what's your, you're doing PCB? You said in class
I've got
12?
PCB in 12, in class 12.
Okay. And expected grades, or how much do you get in 11th?
I haven't got my predicted score yet because the teachers are waiting for the autumn break to be over. So probably after maybe a week or so.
Okay. And in 11th, how much did you get?
It was 72%.
Okay. In principle, if you get a similar or higher score, you would be eligible for the bio-related programs at Birkbeck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're looking for September 24 then, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, just to add, we also have biomedicine.
Okay.
Basically, we our department of biology. We have various different courses. But yeah, I think definitely Professor Sanjeev would be the best to advise you on the specific course, which would be the best for you. So yeah, if Ranveer can just forward me your details, and I can
sure.
put you in touch with him.
Yeah, if you can just send your 10th and 11th marks, that would be helpful.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll just put it in the chat. I guess similar AI related courses for next October or September intake. If you could elaborate anything related to.
So, we don't actually have a course in artificial intelligence. We have it as a part of other courses, but we don't have artificial intelligence course itself.
Okay. So I think that will be again the data science and
yeah.
the data analytics related course.
Yeah.
Right. Not sure if that's of interest to you, Sophia. You can unmute yourself if you wish. Let's put it in the chat.
So actually, I was searching for masters in artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Because my friend is patent technology, so that is related to AI.
What's your background?
So now I'm pursuing BTech in AI.
Okay.
It's my last year.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that. Could you repeat?
A bachelor's in technology and artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. Last year.
Final year student.
Okay. So for you, the best course would be advanced computing. So advanced computing is a course that's for students that already have a bachelor's or a significant background in computer science. I can link it in the chat, and you can check if that's something that would work for you.
पैर पे धोकर ढलकर नहा धोकर सही हो पहले।
Okay, so I sent now yeah, the link for the advanced computing, but yeah, this is the best for your background, and this is the course to which, as I mentioned before, like some of our students apply for different courses, but this is the one that they are always referred to if they have a background in computer science.
I can see on the link you have both the MSc and the MRes.
Yeah.
Which is Masters by Research also.
Yes.
Okay. So I think perhaps Sophia, you can go through that, see if that's of interest to you. You can check the link.
Yeah, and also just to add, because you would be applying for October, some things would probably be added to it because this artificial intelligence is quite new. So and now it's obviously becoming so significant. So I think probably a lot of things would be added by October regarding artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Right. I can see in the MRes gives you several areas of research projects and algo, experimental data science, machine learning, resource management, data management. It's best just to go through the course modules.
Yeah. And again, same, I don't know, once you go through this, please feel free to email me, and then I can put you in touch with somebody from the department if you have any like doubts, if you don't think it's the best suited for you. I'll put, just in case, in the chat my email as well, so please feel free to email me.
Yes, I'll just put it also.
Okay, do we have any other questions? We had a lot about the courses. Is there anything specifically about Birkbeck that you want to know, or anything about London in general?
We have someone who's just raised his hand, Rohit. Perhaps if you want to just come online before we wrap up, you inquired for anything related to undergraduate electrical electronics engineering.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam.
Yes.
It's for my son. Yeah, ma'am. Okay. It's for my son, Rohit. Actually, he's got a less percentage in his 12th standard, 52%. And we are looking for an undergraduate, but I heard for January, it is not open. So only next year. In case if I get him admission in some other university in London, for example, Teesside, can I get a pathway for second year in your university?
Okay. Could you please just repeat which course was it?
Electrical and electronics, madam.
Okay.
Engineering.
Okay. So. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so my advice for this student, because transferring universities at the second year is possible, absolutely, but it's sometimes very complicated because all of the modules have to match exactly. So this goes case by case basis, and there's no guarantee that this will happen. What I would suggest, because you said that he had 52, so this is a bit below. Sorry?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah. So 52%, this is a bit below our requirements. So what I would suggest you to look into is the foundation program. So this is basically where a student comes to London, has 1 year of foundation, and then they just progress to the normal bachelor's.
Submission, ma'am. Is there a, I heard there's an international year 1 course where wherein he can directly go to second year after doing this international year 1. Is there a possibility like that? Because foundation year will be an additional year for the
Yeah.
degree.
Mhm.
Yeah. So again, the fee, everything will be up, no? So I'm thinking if in case if he gets an international year 1 course, it will be very helpful, ma'am.
Okay, I understand. And who would be the provider of this international year?
Sorry?
So you mentioned that he would do international year. So
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar. Is it with some UK college, university, or?
Yeah, mama. It is a Teesside University actually has got international year 1, but it is quite far from London. I was looking in the central London, any university or any campus centered so that he'll be in central London only.
Sorry.
Mhm.
So Petra,
Okay.
there's the on-campus option available,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So-
So yeah, that would be the only option, honestly,
right.
for the student to do that additional year. So yeah, for this that you mentioned, this Teesside University and direct entry to year 2, so that would not work for Birkbeck, unfortunately.
Right.
Okay.
So
What we
for
can do
Birkbeck,
is, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, they would have to unfortunately do this. I know that you mentioned that you don't want the additional year because then it's 4 years, but unfortunately that would be the only for a bit lower score, that would be the only option to get into Birkbeck to have that foundation year.
We can explore the on-campus option if you can send us Rohit's mark sheet.
Oh, yes, sir. Sure,
That would
sir.
be useful. And which
Okay.
subjects he's doing.
Yeah.
He's obviously doing probably physics, chemistry, maths.
Maths. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe look
I'll
at
share it.
individual marks. I'll just put it in
Okay.
the chat. You're based in Bangalore.
Yes, sir.
I'll just
And
give
he took up IELTS also. He has got average 7, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really
So,
good.
yeah. So we can
Right.
explore the international year, either year 0 or 1 with on campus. And
Yes,
Birkbeck
sir.
is the London on campus center. And
Yes,
we'll
sir.
check with the on campus team separately and see if
Okay, sir.
that's an option. And I know there are some universities which offer that. We'll have to
Yeah.
just see whether it's possible for year 0 or year 1, depending upon the cutoffs.
Yes, sir.
But if you can send that to me immediately, I'm just
Sure, sir.
putting it on the chat. So I
Yes,
can
sir.
click with
This
them
January
immediately.
only I'm looking for,
Right,
sir.
right.
January
Yes.
24th.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just putting our numbers so that you can send it to us immediately.
Sure, sir.
I
Thank
didn't
you,
get
sir.
your name
Thanks, ma'am.
and your contact number is the same?
Yes, sir. It is same, sir. I am Bhagilakshmi,
Okay.
mother of Rohit Basipogu.
Okay. Wonderful. I think we'll just connect offline and we'll see
Yes,
what
sir.
can be done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am.
Thank you
Nice
so
of
much. No worries. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Same here, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Do we have any
I
other?
think that pretty much seems to be all the questions which were posted by the attendees. I have some students who have not asked questions, but if there is anyone who's interested, just raise your hand. We have a couple of minutes. People who hadn't raised, I guess, expressed interest for IT, computing, data science. Japika, if you have any questions.
I mean, data science we have now for January, so they
Right.
can submit
Right.
their application. But
Oh.
perhaps students just wanted to find out a bit more about Birkbeck.
Oh.
So I hope that I gave you a bit of an idea.
Right.
But if you will have, if you will have any questions after this session, or if you have a question that you don't want discussed on a public forum,
No problem.
please feel free to send me an email. So yeah, any student that's currently here can send me an email. It's in the chat. So.
Right. Absolutely. I'll also put down our email and WhatsApp if you want to connect on a one-to-one basis. That's perfectly fine too. Wonderful. I think that's been an informative session. We'll share the recording with the students who are not able to join. And if there's anything on for, I guess, September courses in due course, as when you get an update, you can send us that list also.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. And send me the contact details, please, for those students that I need to connect. One student with Sanjay Bhakta and another, I think it was the computer science department.
That's
I'm not sure.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
We got the details in the chat.
Amazing. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks, Petra, and thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ranveer. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.